Hi YouTube, Tim Unkert from UnkertEducation.com here. In this video, I'm going to talk about conditionals in Python. So let's first set a variable. I'm going to call it kitty underscore string and set it equal to cat sees bird. So in Python, one of the conditional operators is the if statement. So I could say if, and I could do kitty string double equals. So this assigns it, the single equals assigns it, the double equals is a comparison of equality. If that cat sees bird, well, then I might print something like cat chirps at bird. All right, and if I run this, I should get cat chirps at bird, which I do get. We can also have an if-else statement. So I could go down here and I could type else. And notice here what happens with VS Code. Once I type else in the colon, it indents it back, and the print is indented in. Now in Python, indentation is extremely important. In other programming languages, you might have curly braces for a block of code, but in Python, it's recognized by the indentation for the block of code. So if I were to unindent this, I would have a problem. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's first do the else though. So if cat doesn't see the bird, cat takes a nap. All right, so I'm going to change this to cat does not see bird. Okay, so if I run this, I'll get cat takes a nap. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and we're going to talk about indentation, or I'm going to show you. Now you see all these red squigglies light up. If I try and run this now, it says there's an indentation error, expected in indented block under the if statement. So again, that illustrates how not indenting properly in Python can really mess you up. Fortunately for VS Code, it kind of basically, when you're using VS Code in Python or another IDE, they kind of tell you, hey, you're messed up here. So just be aware of that because we haven't talked about it a lot in this tutorial series yet. Okay, we can also do an if elif else statement. Now Python has elif. It doesn't have else if like some of the other languages. It's a little odd that way, but so let's demonstrate that. So let's set an age variable. We'll set it equal to 20, and we'll say if age is greater than or equal to 21. So if it meets this condition, if this condition is true, that the age is greater than or equal to 21, we'll say something like you may enter the bar. Okay, and now we can do an elif. So it's just elif. And we have to give a condition, age. So if it doesn't meet the first condition, it's going to go down and check the second condition. So elif, let's say age is greater than or equal to 18, will print you may not enter the bar, but you may join the army. And then we'll have a third here. Now we can have as many elifs as you want, but we'll have another condition here, which is else. And that's just anything else. So if it doesn't meet the first two conditions, it's anything else. So if it's not greater than or equal to 21 and it's not greater than or equal to 18, the age, then we have a minor. So we'll just print something like you are a minor, hit the road, Jack. Okay. All right, so if we run this, we should get you may not enter the bar, but you may join the army. So, and then if I were to increase this to 21, then it's greater than or equal to 21. So I would get, you may enter the bar. If I change this to say 17, and I ran this now, it says you are a minor, hit the road, Jack. We can also do conditionals with ternary operators. So let me get rid of this stuff. And I could have a ternary operator set a variable is minor. So we'll do this variable is minor. And the way we do that in Python is a little different than some of the other languages. So is minor, and we'll say equals, this is going to be true if age is less than 18, else it will be false. Okay, so now what we can use is we can use something called a truthy. So we could say if is minor. Okay, so if that's true, then we'll print you are a minor. With conditionals, we could also do an if not. So we could say if not is minor. Then we could do you are not a minor. Okay. All right. So we should get you are a minor in this case. So we get you are a minor. If I change this to 18, then run it, I get you are not a minor. Okay. So that's a little bit of truthy. We also have falsy. So like if this isn't truthy, it's falsy. So we could print, we could just do an if else, you are not a minor, like so. And we can delete this stuff out here and run this, and we still get you are not a minor. Okay. So that's a little intro into conditionals. Again, play around with this stuff, experiment on your own, and that's the way you learn it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a like, as it will help the video get out to more people. Thank you.